afternoon and welcome to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. It was France taking on Cote d'Ivoire, France winning 87-77 in the classification games. We are joined by Max Dadier and Dejan Prokic from the Cote d'Ivoire. Max, can you give us some comments about today's game?
Hello everybody. I think it's a game, it was like the same configuration as Brazil. We're a team that we can show like we are really up and down. We can really show that we can play good basketball like we did in the first half, like matching like good team, Brazil and France. But we had like a fourth quarter, and I think we have 5 minutes. We lost a little bit of basketball, and that was I think the key of the game maybe.
Thank you. And Coach?
Well, I don't know whether you enjoyed the game as I did. My guys really gave everything they had today. And I think also we can be proud of the basketball that we showed today. We can talk about the reasons why we lost and so on, but in the end, I'm really happy that we showed a couple of games really good basketball. And in the end, like Max said, like maybe last couple of minutes, so we were just like a little missing the concentration, focus, and the rest of the game, it was, for me, it was very satisfying.
Thank you, Coach. And do we have player questions for Max? Oui, vas-y. Qu'est-ce que tu préfères?
Français aussi, si tu veux. Français, tu peux.
English. Nicolas Kinast, AFP, French news agency. Max, how would you rate this tournament? You faced three strong teams, France, Brazil, and Spain. So, how do you rate the tournament? What do you think?
Like I said, we show some great things. Like we show some great things on the court. We play tough against big opponents, Brazil and France, but that defeat against Lebanon, we still get this on our mind for sure. Because it was maybe it can cost us the qualification for the Olympics. So we still got it in your head as a competitor. I can't hide it. But that's my first World Cup, and it's a transition for our country. We got youngs and we got old players, and I think that we show good things and we're gonna learn from this. So like you want to rate it on 10? I don't know. You say rate. For me, it's like a 7, 8, 7.
In French, it's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maxence, Alexandre Lacoste de FIBA Basket. Toi qui es franco-ivoirien, comme beaucoup de tes coéquipiers, qu'est-ce qui représentait ce match contre la France pour toi et pour vous en général?
Il y a beaucoup de joueurs de formation française dans cette équipe. Donc je pense qu'on voulait montrer que voilà, le basket ivoirien a quelque chose à montrer. Voilà, et c'est des joueurs qu'on connaît tous, qu'on a regardé. Moi personnellement, c'est des joueurs que j'ai regardé même quand j'étais jeune, que j'ai eu comme exemple. Donc ouais, c'est une fierté pour moi. C'est une fierté pour moi et je sais que ma famille est fière aussi et c'est ce qui est important pour moi.
And we will take questions for the coach.
Good evening, Coach. I'm Adrian from Men Basket Indonesia. When you guys playing, there is a South Sudan who just qualified for Olympic, and then Egypt, who just almost beat New Zealand, and you guys almost beat France. How do you see the rise of the African nation in this basketball world?
I'm very happy you gave that question. I'm happy because I was present on a draw in Manila, and I was with the representatives of South Sudan and of Cape Verde and Angola. And when we got our groups, nobody actually was even like taking us seriously. It was really like not good. We didn't feel good there. And I'm very happy that the teams showed basketball. The teams showed that they can play. And it's not just that they can play. We were actually beaten by Brazil by a shot from the 10 meters on the end of the offense, which we defended quite well. Today also we had a very good chance to win. And you know, in Africa you have a lot of talent. It's just amazing when you go there and you see how these guys can really play. And when they come here, it's a little different story. But when you go there and you see like how fast everything is and how athletic everything is, and you have a very, very good shooters also there. I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise for you. From what I saw, it wouldn't be a surprise for me at all if even some teams would qualify into 16 or even into the 8. So I think the basketball is rising in Africa for sure, and it's not just it's rising because the quality of the players and the talent. It's also in organization, you know. I just can speak for Ivory Coast name. They have a really very enthusiastic president of federation, and he's trying to put everything to very, very high level, and not just like a senior team, like also under 16, under 19 and everything. So yes, I think the African basketball is rising, and I think it's yet to come. It's yet to come. Thank you.
Do we have more questions? If not, that will conclude the first part of our post-game press conference. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Max.
Everybody.
Welcome back to the post-game press conference. Just a reminder, France beating Cote d'Ivoire 87-77. We are joined by head coach Vincent Cote and Isaiah Cordinier. Isaiah, can you give us some thoughts about today's game, please?
For us, was just the last game of the competition. After all the disappointment, we had to be just serious, respect the team, respect the opponent, respect the fans that came to see us, and play as hard and try to have fun as much as we can as a group.
Thank you. And coach?
As I said, it was tough for us. Okay, last game, I think we did better efforts Thursday against Iran, but today it was a little bit difficult to start defensively. First half was weak defensively, was not bad in offense, but defense, we let them drive, we let them attack the basket when we knew it was their main strength. But finally, we started well the third quarter, but we went down again, and hopefully we finish the right way to win the game, but nothing more.
Thank you. And we will take questions in English first for the player, and then in French, and then questions for the coach in English. So do we have any questions in English?
Good evening. I'm Adrian from Men Basket Indonesia. Isaiah, despite the win against Iran, despite the wins against Iran, you guys conceding more than 70 points per game. I mean, there is a lot of good presence, Nick Batum, Evan Fournier, you, even though Rudy Gobert out there. What's the problem of the defensive end?
I mean, it might be a bit late now to fix the problem. We have one more year before the Olympics to work on it. I don't know. We gotta go look ourselves in the mirror and get back to our standards, and that's all.
And questions in French for Isaiah?
Defense starts with energy first. Okay, you must be organized, but the main thing is will. And to be honest, our will was not very high this afternoon. So that's why we are happy to find a way to win this game, finally.
And questions in French?
Bonsoir Isaiah, Nicolas Kinast pour l'AFP. Comme Vincent le disait, vous aviez été sérieux pendant quasiment tout le match et investi, on va dire, défensivement contre l'Iran. Ça a été plus compliqué ce soir. Comment l'expliquer? Est-ce que vous avez eu du mal à se motiver pour ce dernier match?
On va être honnête, nous c'est notre dernier match de la compétition, on n'est pas venu ici pour jouer les matchs de qualification. On est tous humains, donc forcément qu'il y a moins de motivation que pour jouer les matchs pour lesquels on était venu ici. Donc voilà, après une fois qu'on a essayé de se remettre dedans, qu'on a trouvé de l'énergie au sein du groupe, juste pour finir de la bonne manière, c'était le plus important. Mais on va pas se mentir, on n'est pas venu pour jouer ce genre de match. Mais il faut respecter l'adversaire et les fans qui sont venus nous voir jouer.
Bonsoir Isaiah, Amaury Pedrillo pour l'équipe. Est-ce que tu peux nous raconter un peu ta semaine, tes 10 jours au sein de cette équipe que tu as intégrée tardivement, que tu finisses plutôt sur une très bonne note, en tout cas à titre individuel, mais comment on navigue justement à travers ces 2 premiers matchs extrêmement décevants et ces matchs dont tu dis que tu n'étais pas venu jouer cela, quoi.
Comment on navigue? On passe par la déception forcément. Vous savez, moi c'est... Par les circonstances, j'ai pu profiter pour jouer ma première compétition internationale et forcément je ne m'attendais pas du tout à ce résultat. J'étais un peu dans un état de choc, quoi. En mode j'y crois pas du tout. J'ai eu un ascenseur émotionnel assez fort. Mais voilà, après, juste par respect par le joueur que je remplace, moi, je n'étais pas censé être là. Je me devais de montrer la bonne attitude avant tout, de l'envie. Voilà, moi, je n'étais pas censé être là. Donc, autant essayer de prendre du plaisir du mieux que je peux et de montrer une bonne attitude et de jouer à fond.
Bonsoir Isaiah, Gabriel Pantajou de Bibasket. Est-ce que tu es content aujourd'hui de ton match à titre personnel? Peut-être que tu as pu marquer des points aux yeux du staff en étant plutôt productif?
Je suis content, je m'en fous un peu. Comme je l'ai dit, c'était pas le genre de match qu'on voulait jouer. Après, comme je dis avant, une fois qu'on est entre les 4 lignes, de toute façon, il n'y a plus rien à jouer, autant prendre du plaisir. Ça reste du basket à la fin. Donc, j'ai juste été moi-même et essayé de gagner un match de basket. Et voilà, ça m'a plutôt réussi aujourd'hui. Au moins, on a montré du respect pour les fans qui sont venus nous voir et pour l'équipe contre qui on a joué.
Vous portiez une petite bandelette en hommage à Ludovic Vati. Est-ce que tu peux nous expliquer comment ça s'est décidé
Je pense que c'est normal. Enfin, c'est normal. Il y a des joueurs de l'équipe qui étaient très proches de lui, qui ont fait des compétitions internationales, qui ont porté le maillot bleu avec lui. Moi, je ne le connaissais pas forcément personnellement. Il était assistant coach d'une de mes campagnes en moins de 18. Et voilà, ça montre juste que le basket, c'est une grande famille, qu'on est humain et que voilà, on partage tous la souffrance de ses proches et qu'on leur souhaite du courage avant tout.
Good evening, Idan from Man Basket Indonesia, coach.
Sorry, Isaiah, if there's no more questions for you, you can take off.
Thank you.
Coach, if you could rate the performance of your team in this tournament, what would you give them? And in order to prepare for the Paris 2024, how do you see this France team to the next 2024 Olympic? Thank you.
It's too early to talk about next year, but we have talked already many times about what we did this year, so I can repeat, but we missed the tournament. After 2 days, the tournament was over, so we cannot be satisfied with that. The last 3 games, we had to play them and we did it. We won them, but couldn't replace what happened last week. Okay, we know it's for us a very bad performance.
Adrian from Man Basket Indonesia. I really want to follow up your answer before about Will on defensive end. You said that it's supposed to be start with Will. I mean, your team, for my perspective, is supposed to be the most motivated team to get the win in this tournament, and also win start from defense. And then, how is it happen in your team? I mean, did the motivation lose after the beat by Canada, or it's before it happened?
Probably it was a little before, but we didn't see it in preparation. We won 76-70 in Lithuania. We beat them in our place. I think they scored around 72, not even, perhaps less than that. So it was not obvious before, but preparation and competition are two different things. And I guess we were not ready enough to fight as we were for the former competition, probably, but it's difficult to analyze just now. But obviously the first 2 games we gave 90 points average between Latvia and Canada, and for sure it's not at all what we are used to do since 10 years, 15 years.
So that will conclude our post-game press conference. Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach.